I start with this aspect of language, then definitely I have to tell you about the different aspects, the different component of a language which make a language a language. ठीक है, यहाँ पे ऐसा नहीं हो सकता, लाइक इवोल्यूशन यहाँ पे कोई थ्योरी नहीं है, बट वी हैव टू फोकस अपॉन द components of language, कि what are the basic components which are essential to form a language, right? If you talk about language, then do tell me what are the components you know about a language. Hmm.
Ma'am, syntax.
First of all, uh, sentence structure.
Hmm.
Then we know little bit about morphemes, phonemes.
Yes, these are the components: morphemes, phonemes, syllables. Okay, so let me see. Let me show you. First, क्या होता है? If I go with it, so the first thing will be a language. Okay, I'm going in a uh, decreasing form. So language is a compilation of sentences, right? Language is compilation of sentences, right? How you will say that this is a language? When you will see something written in it, and when you will read the sentences, when you found a document written in something, that then only you will say yes, this is language, this is a document written in a particular language. So how a language forms, how, what is the biggest part of a language? Compilation of sentences, right? नहीं आया समझ में?
Yes, ma'am.
तो कुछ तो बोलो. ठीक है, that is first thing is compilation of sentences. Now second is sentences. How sentences are, what sentences are made of basically?
Words. Words, ma'am.
Yes, तो यहाँ पे क्या आ जाएगा? Group of words. And if I go on words, then what are the parts of words? How we
Ma'am,
recognize what are the parts of verbs? Yes,
Letter,
Amit.
letter.
parts of words
Alphabets.
or alphabets
Hmm. You can say alphabets.
or letters, we can say that.
The letters are words only. Okay. So letters are word. There it is alphabets. Now, in alphabets, if I come on the third stage, how alphabets are being compiled. So I will tell you about the of compilation of alphabets. So what are the compilation of alphabets? First is the smallest or the bigger, whatever you want to tell me. First is morpheme, right? Second is syllable. Third is phoneme. Okay, there are three parts, yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
three compilation of alphabets are here. And today's class is all about these three. Okay, so first part is morpheme. What is the morpheme means? Morpheme is basically a meaningful, बताओ आगे.
Ma'am, it is the smallest unit of a
Unit,
word which cannot be further divided or which cannot
which
be further
cannot be
divided.
no, which can be further divided with the sounds or something, but it is a smallest, and it is a smallest meaningful unit. ठीक है,
Okay, okay, ma'am.
smallest meaningful unit of a word. Okay, it is morpheme is the smallest meaningful unit of a word. Now, how we will define it or how we will recognize it? If I'm writing a word, versification, okay, or if I'm writing a word, uh, pronunciation, then can you tell me the morphemes in that? What is a morpheme in versification?
In
Ma'am,
notification word,
versy, then
Hmm? The smallest and meaningful unit of a word.
ma'am, if is also present there. If we can say that.
No, no, no,
Yeah.
no.
Words,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Hmm. It's was. Okay. E is replaced by I to add the suffixes. And then, sorry, how many suffixes are here? Now, tell me how many suffixes are here?
Four, ma'am. Three, ma'am.
Four? How can it be four?
Three, ma'am.
Three suffixes are here. Right. Okay. Three suffixes are here. Now, uh, fication. These are three suffixes which are giving an additional meaning to the word verse. What is the meaning of verse?
Ma'am, something which is in rhymed form.
Something which is in
Rhyming form, ma'am.
rhyming form, or we can say it is in another word for
Poetry.
poetry, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So that is, and what is the meaning of versify? What is the meaning of
It
versify?
becomes adjective. It's become adjective to write something in a poetic form that is versified.
Versify. And what is the meaning of versification?
I think it becomes noun.
It becomes a noun. Versification means a way of writing.
Writing, yes, ma'am.
Okay, that writing of verses or the way of writing, the science behind writing, you can say, right? The technique of writing is versification. So that is the technique of writing poetry is versification. So now it becomes a wholesome thing. But what is a morpheme here? Verse. What will be the morpheme here? Verse will be the morpheme here.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Verse will be the morpheme here, right? Now, what are the or what is morpheme here in pronunciation?
Pronoun, ma'am.
Pronoun, ma'am.
Pronoun, right? Pronoun is a morpheme here. Fine. Is it correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And
Pronoun
what
will be
about
noun.
noun?
Name of the person, thing,
Names.
name
What?
of the thing, person.
But what about noun? Noun is also a morpheme.
Yes, ma'am. We can say that
Now
noun is
pro,
also
then
morpheme.
noun, then say, then son.
Yeah. So यहाँ पे there will be two
Two
uh,
morphemes.
two morphemes will be there. Pronoun and noun. यहाँ दो morpheme हो जाएंगे ना. Two morphemes will be there, pronoun and noun. Because noun is the smallest unit of morpheme here, not pronoun. Pro will be a prefix. If we see the word pronoun, then pro is a prefix. Is there any meaning
Prefix.
of pro? Is there
No,
any
ma'am.
meaning of
No,
pro?
ma'am.
No.
And
Right?
in slang, pro has new meaning.
Like,
Pro means one who is perfect in something.
oh,
in
that
So
slang way.
वो
We can
तो
say
देखो
that,
you
ma'am.
can
Yes, ma'am, but
हाँ that is
literally it
like
doesn't.
a हाँ that is a, you can say a dialect or a slang that is created by the particular group or peer group,
Modern
you know.
generation, ma'am.
Yeah, modern
Yes, ma'am.
generation, you can say that is like a short form of something, right? We used to call the person who used to get frustrated or irritate or get angry soon, so we used to call them frusty. So such kind of slangs and words are here. Okay. Now, see, in versification, verse is a morpheme. In pronoun pronunciation, it's pronoun and noun are the morphemes. Now, why we are calling it the smallest meaningful unit in a word? Because all the other words or alphabets which are there in a word are either prefixes or suffixes. Got it?
Absolutely, ma'am.
Got it, everyone?
yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes,
Good.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now because you all are reading it only here in aspect of language, then I want to tell you because the next point is syllable. If we have to mark, if we have to find the syllable, then what is basically a syllable? How we used to find a syllable?
One prophet.
Ma'am, it is related to.
It is the smallest unit of pronunciation. Syllable
The
is the
syllable is
smallest unit of pronunciation.
and also used from vowel sound also, ma'am.
What, Chandru? Please
Vowel
tell me.
vowel sound they based to syllables.
Vowel
Syllabify
sound.
the word.
Definitely, we will classify it with the vowel sounds. But what is the definition of a syllable? That is the smallest unit of pronunciation. Okay, we
Okay, ma'am.
used to break a word on the basis of the sounds present in it, and that makes a syllable. Got it?
Yeah,
How we
got it.
used to find a syllable in a word. So you have to write to find syllables. To find syllables in a word, one has to count number of sounds or okay. Yes, to find number of sounds or vowels present in a word. Okay, like for example, again I will take the same example here. Yes, I'm taking the same words, verse and pronoun and noun. First, you have to tell me how many syllables are here.
Versification. 5.
In verse, how many syllables are here?
1. In verse 1.
Two.
One syllable. And in pronoun,
Pronoun. 2 syllable.
Two syllables, ma'am.
okay, pronoun, two syllable. And noun,
One syllable.
1 syllable.
one syllable. Okay, good. Now tell me, how many syllables are here in versification?
Ma'am,
Five.
versification. 5.
Ma'am, four.
For
Five.
Ma'am,
C,
three.
K, shun.
Ma'am, 5.
Yes. And how many syllables
Ma'am,
are there in pronunciation?
Pronunciation.
Three
5.
four.
syllables.
Ma'am,
ma'am.
5.
Four syllables.
4, ma'am.
Pronounce is well.
5.
Fine. In
Pronunciation.
versification, there are
Now
Ma'am, 5.
5 syllables. In pronunciation, there are 4 syllables. How? See, how I have found the syllables here. First is ver. When you will pronounce it, that is, if we are talking about the morpheme verse, it goes with one sound because last may, whenever a word used to end with E, that is just to uh, make it sound properly and to make the word close ending word. Okay, whenever I E is coming at the end of the word, that doesn't give it a sound. Okay, it is just an ending sound. So it used to be half sound. It cannot count it as a proper sound. So we have to count only the syllables which come in between. So first it is verse, 1 syllable. Pro, noun. First is pro, that is 1 syllable. Noun, ou. Ou is a diphthong. Ou is a diphthong. So there are 2 syllables. Then again it is ou, 1 syllable. Fine. If O and U are all together, but we used to pronounce it. Ow,
Oh,
ow, right? That is the sound. Ow. Okay, oh. Now, next is versification. Now, count how many syllables are here. E, ver, ठीक है? E है यहाँ पे. Ver, C, P, K, shun. Got it? And IO is all together, but the T sound is the cacophonic sound here. So that is why the sh, the fricative sound, the cacophonic sound, we can call it anything, but according to phonetics, it is fricative. So sh is a major sound here. That is why it will, it is hiding the diphthong somewhere and it is giving a sh only. Okay, but I and O, if it is coming all together, that is EO. Okay, it is EO. अगर हम T हटा देंगे यहाँ से, if we remove T, then ION sounds like eon, right? It is EO, but because sh sound is prominent here, that is why ver, C, P, K, shun. Pro, noun, pronunciation. Because if it is only pronoun, then it is pronoun, it is pronounce, it can be, but if it is with the 2 suffixes, then it is pronunciation. Okay?
Ma'am, can't we break pranan this way or
Yes.
pranan?
When
What?
I have to teach you the pronunciation of any of the word, like the above word, sentence, if I'm taking in another example here, sentence, then how many syllables are there and how I will teach you, how I will
Ma'am,
teach to pronounce you a word sentence like sentence.
10.
yeah,
That is the way
two.
I will teach you now. So I am breaking it with the vowel sound. Sentence. Is there any other break can be taken here? Is it possible to break it in some other way or with some other syllable or alphabet?
No, ma'am.
no, ma'am.
No. So that is sentence. Okay, I'm taking in another example because you cannot make a mistake in this. You have to do it in your poetry, especially. Yes. How you will pronounce it, how you will make someone learn it. Compilation.
Compilation.
How many syllables are there? 4. How many
4.
syllables are there in
4.
sentence? 2. Okay.
4.
Compilation. Got it? Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
this is how we are counting the syllables in our poetries in any of the words in any of the word. Now another challenge. If you have to mark something that how you will make it properly rhyme, how if you have to find the rhyming of the word, and there is some certain rules of finding the stress and unstress, right? There are some proper rules of marking the stress and unstress on the words. Then, if a word like verse is here and you have to mark it with the stress, then where you will put the stress? In verse. Where you will put the stress in verse?
V, ma'am. From the beginning of the letter V, ma'am.
No,
Verse.
it
R,
always
ma'am.
comes, it all, yes, it always comes after the vowel. So it is were. The stress will come here.
On all.
It will come here. Were. Clear?
Yes,
Now,
ma'am.
tell me the stress
Ma'am,
there in
how?
pronouns.
Ma'am, how?
N, ma'am.
It
Noun
is
with
a
No.
rule.
pronoun.
It is a rule. It's a rule that always with the first syllable, if there is only one unit is there, or if there is only one alphabet and one vowel is there, then the mark will come there only.
On the vowel or
There is only one vowel, then definitely the stress will come there at word. It cannot go with sir. It will come only one. There is only one sound. So it will come only after the C. Stress comes after the consonants only. Why? But because consonants take their sounds from vowels. So the pair of consonant and vowel, the mark will always come after that. Okay?
Repeat it
so
again,
in the
ma'am.
vowel?
Repeat again, ma'am.
If we are writing a word, then a consonant takes its sound from vowel, right?
Yes, ma'am.
A consonant takes its sounds from vowel. So whenever we are marking the stress and unstress in a word, then the stress comes after the pair of vowel and consonant. So what is the pair of vowel and consonant here? Er. V is a sound, then er. E is giving sound to R, E is giving sound to V. It is giving sound to both the words, na? अरे बाबा ई यहाँ
Yes,
Yes,
दोनों
ma'am.
को
Got it.
साउंड दे रहा है ना, वर्ड दोनों के बीच का साउंड बता रहा है ना ये. अभी भी नहीं आया समझ में?
Madam, why
okay,
did
ma'am.
यस रमन.
call my sentence is the largest unit, madam? Sentence is the largest unit.
Yes, sentences are the largest unit.
Oh,
Sentences are the largest unit in a language.
okay, madam. Okay, thank
Yeah.
you.
So, is it understood how I'm marking the stress there in words? There is only one stress can be there. एक ही तो vowel है.
Oh, yes, madam.
Yeah. नहीं आया
You can
अभी तक.
understand.
Understand? Okay. और किसी को कुछ प्रॉब्लम है तो पहले बताओ, इसमें क्या समझ में नहीं आया वर्ड्स में मैंने यहाँ पे स्ट्रेस लगाया है. यस रोशनी निविद्या प्लीज
Yes,
आंसर.
ma'am. Ma'am, आ गए हैं.
आ गया रोशनी.
Ma'am, so there will be the stress only after the vowel.
मैंने वॉवल के बाद कहाँ लगाया है बेटा? कॉन्सोनेंट के बाद लगाया है.
Sorry, consonant के बाद.
हाँ हाँ उसी के बाद आएगा. ठीक है.
Okay.
बट इट कम्स ओनली इन अ केस कि वॉवल के बाद कॉन्सोनेंट है उस सिलेबल में. ठीक है. अगर वॉवल के बाद सिलेबल ही नहीं है तो वॉवल के बाद ही स्ट्रेस आएगा. ये बात आपको डिसाइड करनी है, इसका कोई रूल नहीं होता. I'm explaining it, Sarvari. I'm explaining it. It is a single syllable. It has only one syllable. Then I have to found the strongest sound in the word, that is R. That is why I have put the stress there. Okay. This is the reason I have put the stress there. Now, the second word is pro, noun. So, where the stress will come? Because in noun there is only one syllable. So, it has two syllables. Now, tell me where the syllable will come? Pronoun.
O पर आएगा मैम.
After
O
Noun
and noun.
मैम.
Which O?
O.
First O
Pro.
or second O?
Ma'am, PRO. After PRO,
First
O.
one.
First one.
Second.
According to
Noun.
according to all of you, the stress has to come here.
Yes मैम.
N के बाद आएगा क्या?
But don't ask me. अभी I'm asking. तो बस मुझे जवाब दो. उसके बाद मैं समझा तो दूंगी ही.
After O मैम.
तो मैंने O के बाद ही लगाया. देखो.
Yes yes मैम.
यही आना है. Everyone is
Yes,
agreed
ma'am.
to that.
मैम ये वर्ड्स के पार्ट्स कर देते हैं, जैसे कि प्रो अलग हो, प्रोनाउंसिएशन है तो उसके अंदर प्रो
मैंने
तो अलग हो
केवल
गया,
pronouns का पूछा.
फिर हाँ तो प्रो अलग हो गया और नाउन अलग हो गया, तो दो अलग अलग पार्ट्स हो गए इनके.
मैंने पूछा प्रोनाउन में स्ट्रेस कहाँ आएगा?
After
मैम ओ के बाद, ओ के बाद आएगा.
N.
Sorry, ma'am.
Pro.
Sorry.
Yes, yes,
Sorry.
sorry.
Sorry to interrupt here. See,
Yes.
actually, this pronoun in that itself, that there is a difference. No, when you say pronoun, that O will not be. When you say pronoun, there that O, first O will get that. Otherwise, if it is not. Normally, we used to say pronoun. It's not pronoun, no? Generally. So the stress wouldn't be in that first O.
Yeah, it cannot be in the first part.
Oh.
Yes, it cannot be at the first part because our English language is being made in a structure where most of the words, maximum of the words I should say, maximum of the words are written in iambic form. First syllable will be unstressed and second will be stressed. Okay, first rule, write it down. In marking, write it down. In marking, the stress and unstress. In marking, the stress and unstress, first rule of iambic should be followed. First rule of iambic should be followed. That means first syllable will be unstressed. That means first syllable will be unstressed and second will be stressed. So the first rule is clear of marking stress and unstress.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes ma'am.
Okay, but in this word,
Ma'am,
yes,
ma'am, in pronoun we have O here as vowel. As you taught in the previous example that in verse we have a single vowel, that is E. Can we apply the same rule
how
on
can
this
it be
particular
applied
word?
when there is no two syllable, when there are only single syllable, when two syllables are not here, then how will you put the rule?
Okay, fine, ma'am.
Right, because I said that in usually the words first syllable will be unstressed and second will be stressed. Then how in verse you will find the first syllable is unstressed and second will be stressed? It cannot be possible in single syllable, right? So you have to put the stress on a appropriate place only. Now in this word pronoun, one O, the first O is monophthong and second OU is diphthong. Write down. Make it underline and write down. Pro O. O के नीचे underline करके लिखो. This is monophthong. Underline OU and write down diphthong.
Ow, since it's ow.
Yeah, it's ow. So definitely that will be stressed.
Stress.
If there is two vowels are here, then the more stress is here. So both the rules are applied here. First of iambic and second is of diphthong. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
It's pronoun.
Yes ma'am.
It's pronoun. So first is pro, second is noun. So here the stress will come. Pronoun.
Done ma'am.
It is understood to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes ma'am.
Good. Now come to the third example.
Yes.
versification, the stress. Now, write down the third rule. Write down the third rule, rule 3 of putting stress. That will help you in understanding the prosody. So, the third rule is whenever a word is ending with the suffixes, whenever a word is ending with the suffixes like shun, comma, li, comma, ing, ing, etc. But not full or less. Okay? When a word is ending with the suffixes like shun, li, and ing. Okay? The stress will come on the second last syllable always. The stress will come on the second last syllable always.
Repeat, ma'am, please.
Whenever a word is ending with the suffixes, whenever a word is ending with the suffixes like shun, ly or double ly, li, or ing, ing, the stress will always come on second last syllable. The stress will,
Ma'am,
yes.
why except full or less?
क्या कह रहे हो रोशनी? Please tell me again.
Ma'am, you said no. Okay, except full or less. So my question
Because
is why?
that structure is different. That structure is different. I will tell you that also. Focus on this first.
Okay.
Okay, I will give you all the rules. Don't worry. Okay. So in the words which are ending with shun, li, and ing, ing, okay, the words ending with these syllables have the stress on the second last syllable. Then, if you are pronouncing it, pronounce it like versification, right? What is the right pronunciation? Versification. Yes, give me the pronunciation, please. Speak up.
Versification.
No.
Versification.
Yes, yes. Speak it correctly, like versification.
Cation.
Okay, so obviously you are,
Versification.
yes, you
Yeah,
are
it should
putting
be
a,
raised.
yes, it is raised. It is stressed. Got it? Is it clear?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am, it's
Ma'am.
clear, but we need
Of course.
practice.
Good. Now, tell me the syllable in pronunciation.
Pronunciation.
Yes,
Ciation.
pronunciation. Up,
After
see,
A.
two rules are here. First, diphthong, and second last syllable.
Shun.
Not shun, it's ca.
CA. It mean I mean to say that CIA will take the citrus
The stress.
because the word ends with shun.
Yes, definitely. Very good. Okay, whenever the word will end with shun, li, or ing, that will take the second last syllable as their stressed syllable. Got it?
Thanks, ma'am. We got it.
Most welcome. Now, I'm giving you a word and you have to tell me how many syllables are there and what will take the stress. Yes.
ING. Interesting.
Tell me how many syllables are here.
3 syllable, ma'am. Interesting.
Interesting. Ing.
EST will take here. I mean stress, ma'am,
Yes.
because it ends with ing form,
Yes.
as you earlier stated about.
Yes, that is the division.
Ma'am,
Interesting.
interesting, right?
Yeah, it will be interesting. Interesting.
Ching.
Okay, interesting. So what will take the stress? Rest. Interesting. Speak in the same.
Yes, as per the rule, right, ma'am?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah. Interesting.
Interesting.
Yes, very good. Yes, Neha, speak up.
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
No, it's
So
not interesting. Interesting.
interesting. Very good.
Interesting, right?
Yes. Ting will take a
Interesting.
unstressed and T will also take a unstressed label. Which will be the stressed one? Rest. Okay. Now, next word. Beautifully. Tell me how many syllables are here?
Beautifully.
4.
T.
Fully.
Fully.
Fully. Because it has an I sound, that is why. So,
Ma'am, it's beautifully, right?
yeah, it's beautifully.
Beautifully.
Yes, पर जब fully हमने लिया है तो यहाँ पे fully, beautifully, beautifully. You have written it beautifully.
After L we put
Yes, I have written this word because it has an exception. What is the exception? It has a diphthong. Why I have written this word? Because it has a triphthong, beautifully. It has 3 vowel sounds altogether. Okay, so that will
In
be
the beginning
stressed.
syllable.
That will be stressed. Beautifully.
Ma'am,
Yes.
view, what is it?
Beau, E-A-U, triphthong, T-R-I-P, triphthong. 3
Okay.
vowel sounds are altogether.
Yes, ma'am.
3 vowel sounds are together. So that is why it has an exception. It is not following any of the rule of ly, of second last syllable or something. But because it has a diphthong, it will be beautifully. Because we have to put the stress on it. 3 vowel sounds are here. Okay?
So stress will be where, ma'am?
You
EAU.
लगाया मैंने देखो यू के
You.
बाद after you I have put a stress.
Yes, yes.
It's beautiful or beautifully.
Beautifully.
Yes,
beautifully.
beautifully. Other vowels are with single syllable, single vowel sounds. Other syllables are with single vowels, and this syllable is with triphthong.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Got it.
Okay. So, is syllable marking the stress and unstress is clear?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, there was a confusion with Roshni that what we will do with full and less kind of suffixes that will follow the simple rule of iambic. Okay, that will follow the simple rule of iambic.
That means second will be stressed, right?
Like if I'm saying handful, so that is hand. That is the main morpheme. So handful. Okay. First syllable. That is the first rule which I have applied on the words. The main word will be stress. Likho. Words ending with full and less. Write down the rule. Words ending with full and less. Full, less, careful, less, air, like ERE. It's sometimes the suffix used to come there. ER.
Dear.
Yes.
Dear. Dear.
Yeah. So
Dear.
air sound is there.
मैम
Yeah.
फुल के बाद में क्या है विद एंडिंग विद
Less,
द फुल
less,
ऑफ
less. Full, less. We said no, he is careful, he is careless. Opposites. Like less, full, ER, dearer. So ER, air sound, etc. will follow the rule, or you can say will have the stress on, will have the stress on, that will have the stress on the main vowel or the word, the main word, not on the suffix. The stress will be there on the main word, not on the suffix. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Like for
Learner.
example, if I'm saying beautiful, so it will be there in view. If I'm saying he's handful, then on hand. Careful on care, not full or less. The stress can never be there on the suffixes. Okay,
Yes, ma'am. Done.
done. Clear to everyone?
Yes, of course. I
Yes,
hope.
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Good. Now come on phoneme. What is a phoneme?
Single unit
System
test.
of sound.
Yeah,
Sound system.
single unit.
Smallest
Sound. Phoneme is smallest unit of sound.
Yes,
unit of sound.
it's a smallest unit of sound. Very good. Phoneme is the smallest unit of sound. So if I'm taking the same word, if I'm taking vowels, how many phonemes are here? बताओ कितने phonemes हैं यहाँ?
B, S,
3.
No, how can it be
B,
two sounds?
S.
2, ma'am. 2.
You have to break the syllables into sounds now. If I write
मैम इसके अंदर आर है क्या?
दिख रहा है ना आपको? आर है ना यहाँ पे देखो
Ma'am,
DERSE.
3.
Yeah,
नहीं,
single
वर्ड्स
unit.
वर्ड्स मैम स्मॉलेस्ट यूनिट ऑफ द साउंड इज वर्ड्स, राइट? आर नहीं है क्या इसमें?
No, no, no.
I
Single
didn't
unit.
get your question.
Singles. No, she's telling if you say smallest unit, it would be a word. As such, she's erasing it.
She is asking for R. I didn't get you, Neha.
मैम जैसे कि आपने स्मॉलेस्ट यूनिट ऑफ साउंड बोला ना, तो इसमें जैसे वर्ड्स हुआ तो इसमें जो साइलेंट तो आर रहा ना फिर इसके अंदर.
R silent कहाँ है?
नहीं नहीं, स्मॉलेस्ट यूनिट.
तो smallest unit of sound बोल रही हूँ. So what will be the transition if I say words? Then I'm using ver.
Verb.
Verb.
Just a minute. I cannot type everything with it. I don't know how to. Yeah, it's something like that now.
No, ma'am. It would be diphthong.
It's like that something. Okay. If I can draw, then I can tell you that how it will work, but it's not easy with this. Just a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is how it will be pronounced. The bracket sign which you are seeing is a sound. Okay, that is a sound. That is pause. So it sorry, it will not be there. It's like pause. This will be the word. E sound is not coming completely, so that will be a, r, s, words. So how many phonemes are here? 4 phonemes, because last E will not be a sound. It will be words. So R sound is coming here. Okay, Neha?
या मैम यही पूछ रही थी मैं आपको.
I know, वो समझ में आया तो मैंने आपको जवाब दिया. पहले समझ ही नहीं आया तो मुझे क्या पूछूं. So it's words, because it is not a last word like car. If I'm writing here car. So what will be the phonetical transcription of car? It will be car. It will be car. That's it. That will be the
words. Ma'am, actually it is words.
Yeah, it's words.
Inverted. Just yeah. Yeah, just like
it's like words.
Yes.
So
words. Words.
Z will
no.
Z sound, and sure is bigger. Okay.
Yeah, it's only it is.
Write it with pen and tab,
yeah.
You can give it a better one.
Yeah, actually, it is not a Z, but it is a S. Words.
Yes, it's
words.
Yes, it's words. Got it? So how many phonemes are here in the word words? 4. In car, 2. Car. R is at last, will always be silent. Okay, it's
Oh.
murder. It's not mother. It's murder. It's father. Okay, if I'm writing this word mother, what will be the phonetical transcription? I don't know.
Mother.
Here is no theta sound. Theta word is there.
It's tough to write.
Yeah, because it is not on the keyboards now.
Yeah. Actually, mother, inverted E.
Yeah, inverted E will
Pick them up.
by
The and then the theta like the uh, uh, mother,
it will be.
or is
Yes.
silence, or is silence.
Let me see. Here it.
How
I
was she?
think I can
How was she?
find it. Uh, ma, and then the sound will be there.
That
The sound
E,
will be there.
that inverted
Yeah,
E would be.
it's a, like a ulta T type
Hmm.
का है.
Ulta E. Ulta E.
Ulta. It's not there, but it is. It will be similar like this.
Yeah. Actually, we
We
cannot write
cannot
it. We
write it.
cannot. If you're, if it is in handwritten, we can use it. Manuscript is
Yes.
possible.
It will be something like that. The figure is not coming. Sorry, it's not coming. It is there in the keyboard. I found it, but it's not coming. Okay. Okay. Anyways,
Okay,
yeah,
ma'am.
it will
No
be something
problem.
like that. When we used to make our tea like this. Okay, not this, but this way. You can find the chart of phonetics. Okay, this is like mother. Okay,
Ma'am, who?
here.
And then here the smallest unit of
Ma'am,
sound will be the
four.
Three only. Three are there, na? Mother. Mother. Okay, it's mother. You can find it even on dictionary or Google dictionary or something. You will get the correct one, but only three sounds, three phoneme will be there. So similarly, you have to write it in a same way. Like if you are doing write the phonetical pronunciation or phonetical yeah
Yeah.
transcription of
Yasin has given the
yes.
correct script. Yes,
Write
yeah,
down
that's
it
what.
with a
Yeah, mother.
versification. Do it for it. Tell me how many phonemes are here. You can even just say it, speak it, and you can tell me. There is no need of writing. Hmm.
Ver,
Ver, ver,
versification.
r,
Yes.
because you have to write every phoneme.
Fi
Ver, r,
is ver,
सी, that is
sa,
स
si.
ई दो ही साउंड आएंगे यहाँ पे व र स ई फ ई क ए कितने हो गए श न
Four, more than four.
10,
I
ma'am.
didn't counted it व व अ र स ई फ ई क ए श न 11
I think R is silent, ma'am.
R will not be silent. It's in between, it won't be silent. V, C, K, no. That will be,
It's
vers-
versification only, ma'am.
hey,
Or would be in
I
silence
will
only.
also be there.
Or,
Hey, versification. That should be the correct phonetical transcription. I don't know exactly. It can
ma'am,
happen.
ma'am, actually, if you are following that the British one, the or would be of silence. If it is of
Then
American,
definitely there
then
will be
there or
changes.
will
If
be.
you will
Yeah.
find any of the
Uh,
only Oxford,
yeah.
Oxford is
Yeah.
giving this, you know, this transcription, or maybe it can
Yeah.
be American one. I don't know because we are not proficient in any
Yeah.
of them. So it
Yeah,
happens.
yeah, 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 yeah. Actually, it is this
Uh,
or is
or
in American,
yes,
ma'am, and without or is in
that is why.
British.
So
Okay.
it can have some
Yeah,
changes.
that is.
Don't go with whatever I am
Yeah, yeah,
saying or whatever I am
yeah, yeah,
telling you the number of phoneme, but just do understand what is phoneme and how I'm finding it.
yeah.
Okay, if
Exactly.
someone is giving the stress on E, that is ver, the sound will be stressed and R will not be there. If I'm saying versification,
Yeah,
then R will be there. So there are two kind of changes that
yeah,
depends on
yeah,
the sound, but we have to identify all the
yeah,
smallest sound present in a word. That that is means phoneme. Is it clear? What is phoneme?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, 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 yeah. Maximum
Yes,
we are
ma'am.
following the
Yes,
Torpino,
yes,
though, so
yes.
no need of or. Okay.
Clear? Is it clear to all?
Yes,
Of
ma'am.
course, of course.
Good. So
Yes, sir. Thank you.
क्या आसिया
I said yes,
okay
ma'am.
समझ आया
समझ आया.
good. So these are your three basic aspects of language. See, first is your sentence is the largest unit. After the sentence it is word is the largest unit. In the word there are three units: phoneme, syllable and morpheme. Okay, so that all five should be clear to you. All the five are clear to everyone?
Yes.
Good.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
if these all five
Yes,
are
ma'am.
clear to you, then your aspect of language is completed, because I have done with the phonetical thing also with it, and I have done the evolution